Man, you all, let's hit that like button, right? Let's hit this like button. Um, Let me cut my intro music on so we can get this party started. Let me cut this intro on and get this party started. Come in, hit like and hit share, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. Come in, you all. Say hello. And if you're feeling real good, drop your city and state. Drop your city and state. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Phoenix 33. 33. We got two Sharons in. Sharon Shorter and Sharon Williams. Hello, hello, hello. Lee, aka Les Brown. Hello. And we got the crypto pimp. I am doing wonderful. Let's look at this crypto market from DC. Yes, we got the crypto pimp in from DC. Let's look at this crypto market real quick. See how everything is looking. Hello, Sean from Fort Worth, Texas, representing. And we got Atlanta, Georgia. I think is that Zatia Dixon, Miss Dixon from Atlanta, Georgia. We have Mika. Hello, Mika from California, IA. You all come in, hit that like button, right, and share it. Pump those hearts if you're watching on Twitter, whether you're watching this live or on the replay. Pump those hearts on Twitter. Show some digital love, right? Give me some hearts in. We got NYC, New York is in the house. Double J. I love Double J. Double double. I love names that go with double, same letters or double double, right? I just came to the gym, you all, so my hair is a little still wet from my gym exercise, right? Health is wealth. Health is definitely wealth. We have Darius in. Darius in from Detroit, Michigan. Let's look at the crypto market real quick. Let's look at how crypto is going. Look like it's taking a dip. I think CME is tonight in crypto. So we should see some green tomorrow. My internet froze for a minute. Might see some green, but just took a little dip Bitcoin. And that's great. It's always reset itself, right? It's always great when it reset itself. You just don't want it to just go straight to rocket ship and starting out. So we got Bitcoin just at a reset, but still at that 40K range. Ethereum at 25,000. Ethereum is still going strong, right? The two heavy hitters, the Twin Towers, Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? BNB at $330. Got BNB. And let's see what XRP is. XRP is at 72 cents. XRP is holding strong, right? May not see another 60 cents XRP, so that's always good. And XLM is twin sister. It's still under 30 cents. Wow, what a great entry point for XLM if you don't have any, right? Sharon is coming in with the 1111 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sharon says, I pray that that is circulated back to you, multiplied back to you in forms of partnership, plenty of money, perfect health, peace, and provision and purpose, right? To all good that is concerned, and that it is multiplied back to you in those four areas because you have 4 ones, right? Peace, perfect health, plenty of money, partnerships, provision, and your purpose, right? And your purpose, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we always give thanks to the infinite powers. Let me sip on this tea and let my voice make it through. Listen, listen, listen. Home-based business. Home-based business, because of technical reasons, extended the $99 discount credit to join from the regular price of $228, and now it is a $99 discount before midnight Eastern Standard Time. So there's approximately 2 hours for you to get in and get your paycheck pay raise, right? Get that paycheck pay raise. And so I will go over that. And as we have Atlanta coming in, the Eye of Horus, right? I don't have my Eye of Horus, but I do have my Ankh right here, right? I do have my Ankh, so love that name. Oh, this is my cupcake ring, right? I hit double gold in my home-based business yesterday. So thank you, thank you, thank you to all of my business partners and partnerships. Looking forward to help you all maximize your cash flow, maximize your money through that business as well, right? So we will definitely get into that. I have wonderful business partners, right? And a wonderful business that offers wonderful services in a wonderful way, and it gives wonderful pay, right? I have wonderful business partners, the wonderful business that offer wonderful services in a wonderful way and wonderful pay. So thank you so much for those. Congratulations. So let's get into the 75 million. The 75 million, according to CNBC unemployment cliff, that is coming, right? This is today's article. This is why now more than ever you need a method and a map and the mindset to start your home-based business, people. It's all about preparing, planning, and and being educated. Preparing, planning, right? Preparing, planning, and as Sharon displayed, planting. We said sow, SOW is for seeds, opens wealth, right? Seeds opens wealth, or seeds open windows of wealth. And it also can be an acronym for strategy of wealth, right? Strategy of wealth. So there's an unemployment cliff coming. More than 7.5 million may fall off of it, according to, again, CNBC. Federal unemployment programs that have paid jobless benefits since March of 2020, people, that's from last year, are scheduled or posed to end September the 6th. You all see it, right? I've been telling you all that Shemitah begins September the 7th, right? So what is Shemitah? Shemitah is the historically data that shows every 7 years there has been a recession to occur. It goes off of the Jewish calendar, right? We are on the Gregorian calendar, but the Jewish calendar, Hebrew and Jews, is the biblical calendar, and September is the first month, right? Not January, not according to our calendar, right? The I can hardly say this, it's a tongue twister. Gregorian calendar is January marks the first month, but not in the Jewish calendar. Not in the Jewish, it is September, right? And in astrology, September is the seventh house. The seventh means the day of rest and reset, a day of bankrupt, right? To rest, reset, to bankrupt, um, to crash, right? In order to enter into a new beginning. On the seventh day, Jesus crashed in order to begin the eighth day of the new beginning, right? Eighth millionaire, thank you, thank you, thank you, right? I pray that 1111 is multiplied back to you, with good to all that is concerned in the areas of partnerships, multiplied money, peace, perfect health, provision for what, Queen? Provision for what's coming forward, right? For this Great Depression 2.0, and definitely for purpose in your life, right? With purpose in your life. And so thank you, thank you, thank you. With good to all that it is concerned, right? With good to all that it is concerned. And when I say with good to all that it is concerned, I'm saying that because I don't want your money to come to you multiplied by any type of incident or accident that could be detrimental, right? So that's why I say we're good to all concerned. I want it to come to you in a good way, right? In a healthy way. You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you all. Thank you. And thanks Sharon again for the super chats. So September the 6th, the federal unemployment program that paid jobless benefits, roughly 7.5 million. Whoa. 7.5 million people will lose these benefits, people, right? That's the number 12. 12 is the number of government. Those eligible to collect state unemployment insurance may continue, so the state will continue to receive weekly payments past Labor Day. They will get 300 less per week. So I know you're saying, well, Queen, we still have child tax credit, as you see the pictures of the Los Angeles Food Bank. Long lines of people. That's a very nice vehicle in that line for free food. But anyway, at any rate, look like a Dodge Ram or something. It's nice. Los Angeles Food Bank. So 7.5 million Americans will lose that additional 300. The child tax credit is roughly 250 to 300 per child, right? So unless you have four children, it will not make up for that 300 loss a week unless you have about four children that meet the age requirement to receive the $300, right? So this impeding, what they call a benefits cliff, appears to be different from what others that loom this past year, right? And it keeps reference as Sharon and 8 millionaire, right? Give the 1111. Let me share this with you. Bernicia, what are you? Bernicia had the laughing emojis. Bernicia, what's that about? What's that about, B? What's that about, B? Listen, Congress keep mentioning the 11th hour, right? 1111 movement. I told you our winter is coming, as it's exactly 10:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? And it's 9:11 Central Standard Time. As I'm live streaming right now, people, winter, aka midnight, is coming. And you know from the Cinderella fairy tale that at midnight, right, it was out of the dream world and everything back to its original impoverished conditions. See, as long as Cinderella was in her dream state, she was a princess and she was um, um, luxury and beautiful, right? But at midnight, when that time expired, she woke up to a poor reality. And it says there doesn't seem to be an urgency among federal lawmakers to extend the pandemic benefits program past Labor Day. Let me tell you, it will not happen, right? There's almost nobody, according to this article, talking about the extending of the benefit. So who's impacted, right? Americans who are receiving benefits through a handful of temporary programs. This includes long-term unemployment, self-unemployed, gig workers, freelancers, those who are generally ineligible for state benefits. So more than 9 million people receiving such, there were more than 9 million people receiving this assistance in July, according to the Labor Department, right? 9 million people as of July 10th. So about 7.5 million will still be collecting benefits by the end of September the 6th. They lose this entitlement to any benefits at a future time or future date. Oh, she said that, yeah, that was a nice car and that food. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was in LA. A very nice car, right? That car was nice, I tell you. And people, some people have not prepared because they thought they didn't know about Shemitah. They was not aware of the currency system reset that's on the horizon. And that's why you hear this catchphrase, usually in the Black and brown community, which is to mean to stay woke, right? Don't be sleep. Don't be in your sleep world like Cinderella. And then you wake up and now your chariot has turned into a pumpkin, right? Prepare, plan, and plant. Now, my second topic, because I'm getting right to the point, my home-based business have a webinar that's scheduled to begin in about 30 minutes. Again, you get a $99 discount. The regular price is $228, or roughly $229. You can join now to position yourself to earn money from home, to help people that would desperately need it, including yourself, with financial problems that will arise during this Great Depression 2.0, right? So text HBB to 601-720-2063. Now, I'm just reading some rules that I wrote down, some notes. That's all. And in my Dave Ramsey book, so I might say those rules is 10 rules for success. And this is what the secrets of the rich that Dave Ramsey do not teach, right? That he does not teach. Number one, he will give you a map, right? He will provide a map of how to create a budget, right? He will create a map of how to create a budget. But the thing is, his method is not best. His method is to get two jobs, right? His method is to get two jobs. And people, two jobs are for two people. And when you have two jobs, you are taxed. Although you are one person working two jobs, you are taxed as if you're two. So that means you're a double tax. So that means more of the money that you're making, right? You're going to get taken away by the government, right? Because although you're one person, you're going to get taxed as if you are two. I have had people to tell me that I've had two jobs and I had to quit my part-time job because at the end of the day, I wasn't in cash flow positive, right? Because I was getting taxed so highly, or I was in a position where I would have to pay back taxes, right? So this is a map. It is a great map, right? But it does not include a monthly cash flow plan to get you in cash flow positive by just working one job. See, the biggest expense, as B was laughing at my statement about a nice car and the food bank line, is not your car note, it's not your rent, it's not that mortgage, right? I know a lot of people think it is when they create their budget. But what Dave Ramsey budget does not have on here is a insert for you to put how much your paycheck is taxed. And that's the secret of the rich that he does not reveal or discuss, right? The tax, your taxes on your paycheck is your largest expense. If you don't believe it, open it up. Now, if you're in Texas and Florida, you may have the reduction of state taxes, but you still have those federal taxes, right? So when you get paid, right, this is how your cash flow cycle works. You don't get paid first. First, the government getting paid, then your insurances, and then your direct deposit. So you're the third person to get paid from your labor out of your paycheck. And then you don't necessarily get paid. You get a deposit because now you have to pay your bills, pay those vehicle notes, right? And if you have a low credit score, now you're paying interest back from money that you use to borrow to buy liabilities and not assets, right? Assets are things that put money into your pockets. Liability are things or items that take money out of your pockets. Assets appreciate in value, liabilities depreciate. That's maximize your money lesson 101, right? 101. How to maximize your money, you must first maximize your cash flow. Now, I know I'm going to use her for an example, right? Bernicia, she owns her own business, right? She owns her own business. And so she may wonder, well, how can I utilize a home-based business queen, right? That's a great question. If you're already a business owner or you're a 1099 contract, independent contractor, or you're a specialist or soloist on a 1099 income, notice the language is income, then through a home-based business, you're able to claim tax deductions for expenses that are things that you are buying anyway that you cannot do in a traditional brick and mortar business. One of the components to the home-based business is this app created by Sandy Botkin, who is a CPA, and he's a former IRS attorney and senior tax law specialist. And we have his app for the home-based business for record keeping. Another thing that people that own or that are independent business owners usually do not have a good, easy, efficient record keeping system in case of an audit, right? So when you are just an employee, meaning you have to complete a W-4, you tell the government exactly how much taxes to take out of your paycheck by knowing how many tax deductions you have. So when you're an employee, you only have 9, right? When you add a home-based business to your paycheck or your 1099 income, now you have 475. So the things that you were spending money on anyway, you can recuperate that back. Like square footage in your home or your townhouse or your apartment, right? Like recreational activity. See, you can't do this through brick and mortar businesses or just a 1099 income that your children may participate in. The groceries that you buy for your children can be tax deduction. You just have to have the method and have it structured in the correct way. And this is how you have the method and structure. You pay your children to work for you in the home-based business, and then any of their needs, right? You create a paycheck just for that. Any of the needs that they have, they spend it out of their paycheck. Out of their banking account. Now, you may be asking me, well, Queen, what if I have an infant or a toddler? Where there's other strategies where you can use your infant child or son or daughter or that toddler for marketing purposes for your home-based business. This is especially important to men, for example, that pay child support. If they just restructure, have a different method in which that child support is paid, they can recuperate some of that back through a home-based business model. Now, of course, this takes tapping into the right tax specialist, not having your cousin on the corner doing your taxes. And we have that within our organization of the home-based business. Now, two more of my favorite books are Sherry Peel Jackson. I told you all about Sandy Botkins. And she's an African American or a black woman or brown woman, however way you want to word it. And she wrote these two books, How to Escape the Rat Race and How to Stick It to the IRS. Now, Sherry Peel Jackson was actually arrested because she became a whistleblower and began to tell people that paying taxes was wrong. So after she got arrested and served time in jail, she decided to teach this the legal way in a more strategic way where it will not have the government on the feds, right, in jailing her or arresting her for putting out their knowledge or information. So some things in her book, How to Escape the Rat Race, I'm going to read some inserts to you, is that wealthy people use business structures, right, to protect their assets from lawsuits and other factors that may interfere with their family legacies, right? So it suffices to say that when you get out of debt and start to invest, you want to reach these important ways to keep what you earn protected and make it grow. See, this is how you make your paycheck grow. This is how you make your money grow, right? Because a refund only means means again and fund means money. That means when you get a refund, you are only getting your money back that you have given to the government all year long. But guess what? With 0% interest, and you gave it to them because you overpaid in taxes or you didn't have a home-based business, right? In order to not overpay in taxes, right? Because in the cash flow quadrant, if you know Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he gives the cash flow quadrant. And on the left side of the quadrant are employees, specialists, people sole proprietors, people that work solo. They don't do team sports type working and making money, collaboration. Specialists like doctors and lawyers. Well, employees are taxed 35 to 40%. And guess what? The high six-figure income earners are taxed even more, up to 45, 50% from their income. But don't think because someone is a doctor, a lawyer, or they have their own independent business and they may be operating as a sole proprietor or LLC, don't think they know the financial education or the financial literacy, right, to save more and keep more of the money that they're making, right? So, how to have your money work for you so you don't have to work for money. That's the end goal. That's the provision. That's the 1-1-1-1-1 method. That's the levels we want to get to. So you are not taught to become knowledgeable investors because many of the wealthy want to keep their secrets for themselves. So consequently, these strategies are rarely taught even at the universal level. I'm reading from Sherry Peel Jackson book, How to Escape the Rat Race. See, you have been trained and taught to be consumers. A consumer is a person with a spending mindset, not an investing mindset. Let me show you. In January, New Year's, you feel like you got to go celebrate, get the New Year's cap, the New Year's glasses, go to the New Year's parties or event. February, you have Love Month, Valentine's Day. You got to buy the roses, the chocolate candy, right? All of that for your special loved one, right? And then in March, you have that's something. You have spring break, right? You have spring break in March. People go on vacation, take their children on trips, right? And then you have April, May, and June, which is Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter. See, they train you to be a consumer. Every month they have something planned for you to spend your money. Then July, and they even added Juneteenth to June. Then in July, it's the 4th of July. Now it's August. Many parents are prepping or shopping for back to school. In September, you have Labor Day. In October, you have Halloween. November, Thanksgiving, and December is Christmas, and it rotates and recycles all over again. So the only thing that you have been trained to be is a consumer, aka a spender, right? However, however, you are not taught passive income streams, right? One of the main things you need to learn in order to have your money earn money, right? In order to have your money earn money is to get involved in businesses that will generate passive income streams and invest in profitable um, ventures like a home-based business. You are not taught to create profitable systems, right? Or follow profitable systems are already in place. A profitable system is one once set up requires little oversight and maintenance so that you can go on vacation and the system will continue to work for you in your absence, right? This is your business structure. This is your money structure. You earn money, you're taxed, and then you spend. Let me say that again. This is your money making structure. You earn money, you tax, you're taxed on it, and then you spend. Well, through the home based business, right? You earn money, then you're paid first, right? Then you spend, and you're taxed last, and you're taxed less. This is why you need a home based business, especially with 7.5 million Americans. Now you can do it for home, right? Listen, strategy trumps sales. Strategy trumps sales. What do you mean by that, Queen? Well, I told you need a method, you need a map, you need the mindset to maximize your money. The strategy with the home-based business that I'm connected with and about 91 business partners, right, is that you give the experts, you upload to the experts your paycheck if you have a paycheck. If you're a 1099, some 1099 independent contractors still have a paycheck, right? And they look at your taxes to see if you're overpaying in taxes, right? Then they add the 475 business tax deductions from the business to make sure that you pay exactly what you're supposed to pay. See, the Bible says to give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. He did not say to overpay the government, aka Caesar. And that's what a lot of you all are doing because you think it's cool to get a big tax refund check. But let me tell you this, a lot of you all in January will not get a big tax refund check. This is why. Because you're getting the CTC already, child tax credit. You will not get that in January. And the child tax credit is really what allowed the poor working middle class to get on average about 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000 back or higher tax returns, where your tax returns will be thousands of dollars less. And if the economy is shut down, which I believe it will, at least by September, the latest October, maybe within 2 weeks, that money for child tax credit or now is going to have to be spent for your bills because now your children are at home when otherwise they would have been at school and they would have received 2 meals a day, right? But now they're at home with you. More lights are operating during the day because they're at home, right? Watching television, playing games, online, on at home schooling on their laptops. So utility bills increase. And now you have to feed them, whereas the school system was feeding them twice a day for you. This economy, people, will shut down. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. Right, Trevor? Kids are expensive. Listen, I was teaching high school students these strategies, right? Straight out of high school. And I asked these students, these high school kids, is a child a liability or an asset? And guess what? They said a liability. Because I told them a liability is a thing that puts money into your pocket. An asset takes money out of your pocket, right? So they answered that children are no assets put money into your pockets. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. And they answered the question that children or a child is a liability. Now, do we love? Yes, we do. That does not eradicate the love, but they are liabilities. They're a double L, a liability that you love, right? And so, can you repeat, Sharon? It's strolling on the bottom. Let me know if it's too small for you to see, but it's HBB, and 601-720-2063. Text HBB, right? HBB. All right, Tyrone says, I just got approved for a sorry, Visa cashback. Oh, 11% is high. Uh, let me try to it's getting my voice. Let me get out this live stream. My voice is getting weak. But Tyrone, that 11% is high on that credit card. That's a high interest credit card. That's a very high interest credit card. And do you have the cash flow? Let me get my voice back to pay for it. That's a very high limit. I know you're just stating it because you're trying to promote your services, but 11% is high. That's not a deal. But anyway, Caris, the IRS still haven't given out refunds. I've been waiting since April. Well, guess what? Okay, here come my voice. They sent me my statement because I had a $500 payback, and I was glad to have that $500 because my home-based business helped me. Right, the more you make, the more they try to take. So when you're making six figures, right? If it wasn't for my home-based business, because I have residual income as well. Again, passive income is a system that works for you when you're not working, right? So that money comes passively. Residually is like real estate investing, where you have a tenant that's paying you rent. So you have different types of income. You have passive, you have residual, you have portfolio income, you have royalty income. But most of Americans only know about earned income, right? Earned income. So let's see. Let me block some people out of my channel. I don't know where these scammers coming from. Let me block these people real quick. So with that being said, yeah, 11% is real high on that credit card. Another thing that takes your money is bad credit. Let me say that again. Another thing that takes your money is bad credit because you get the higher interest credit cards. Listen, I love my credit cards. They are my business partners, but I have 0% interest credit cards, right? 0%. So Caris, Double C, Crawford, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I pray that is multiplied to you in forms of partnership, plenty of money, peace, right? Perfect health and provision, right? With good to all concerned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what's going on, but they sent me my statement because I was at $500, right? I was at $500, and I was glad to be at that with what my income bracket was for that year, right? And it was the home-based business that really gave me those tax deductions that I needed. So the more money you make, the more you want to keep and the more you want to protect it, right? So Another thing, Sherry Peel Jackson. Utilities. Utilities can be tax deductions, expenses for business use in your home, wages, right? Again, when you have a sole proprietorship, um, or if you have employees, you would still have to pay the wages, withhold federal, state, social security tax, and Medicare tax on employees as well. If you have children between the ages of 6 and 17, you can pay them up to $6,300 each instead of giving them allowances. See, these are secrets of the rich, right? And you can have 12,600 deduction for your business on your Schedule C. And if you have a paycheck, you are a W-4 employee, you get a paycheck pay raise for 129. You upload it, let the expert look at it, analyze it, see where you're overpaying, and every pay period, you get that money back as long as you remain in the business. Now, if you cancel the business and they did a paycheck adjustment for you, and you was getting $500 or $600 back a month, then you're going to be in a position where you may have to owe taxes at the end of the year. So this is why you want to keep the business, because you want to keep the business benefits, right? You want to keep the business benefits, right? And so when you pay your children, you pay them by check. You need to deposit these checks into their own personal savings or checking accounts. Next, you must fill out the proper payroll tax returns each quarter. Instead of paying payroll tax, you write exempt student and put 0 for the tax. And again, I have a tax expert on my 1111 money team that will help all of my business partners set this up. Business use of your home, thing that 1099 and independent business owners do not have. You can deduct utilities, mortgage interest, insurance, real estate taxes related to your home office square footage, whether you're in an apartment or townhouse. You can designate an area for business use only. Calculate the square footage, divide the office footage by the total footage, right? So, for example, if you're in a 3,000 square foot area, your home office space is 500 feet, which means, 500 square foot, which means you can deduct 17% of your home expenses. Other expenses you can deduct: cell phone, subscriptions, right? Cable, internet, bank service charges. This is money that you're leaving on the table. Charity donations is the most that employees deduct from their paycheck. And I'm gonna give you all another secret. I did not know this until I attended a Robert Kiyosaki Rich Dad Poor Dad workshop. And it's called the Augusta Rule, right? Or the Master's Exemption. It's a rule that allows people to pay rent out of their personal homes, people, for 14 days or less, and they do not have to pay any income tax on the earnings. This rule was created for people living around the Masters Gold Tournament in Augusta, Georgia. Each year, thousands of wealthy people flock to this tournament, and they want to stay in nice homes near the golf course, right? They can rent their homes. People, check this out. These are the rules or the secrets of the rich and wealthy, for up to $20,000 for a 2-week period. These are hundreds of these special loopholes in the code that the rich and wealthy take advantage of. See, you're living paycheck to paycheck, or as Dr. Lynn Richardson would put it, paycheck to Monday, because you don't have a financial education and you don't understand the power of a home-based business. Now, another example, and then I'm signing out, because our home-based business webinar is starting in exactly 5 minutes. So if you enroll, you can get in that webinar and get our private teachings, right? If you own a $50,000 luxury vehicle, right, but your tax return reflects a business loss or wages of only $28,000, you will be automatically audited. So they suspect that you have other taxable income, right? However, If you do this under the umbrella of a home-based business, even your business mileage and the depreciation of your vehicle can be used as a tax deduction, right? Because vehicles depreciate at a higher rate. So money that you're spending anyway, vacationing, trips, if you make it a business trip, it's tax deductions. You can recuperate some of that money back. Your meals, again, your mileage, so many things. So again, if you want to take advantage of this $99 discount, right? Text 601-720-2063. I of Horus, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I pray that this is returned to you in forms of partnership, peace, right? Perfect health, plenty of money, and provision and purpose with good to all concerned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all, I'm logging off. I just want to give you this live stream to tell you to prepare, to plan and position yourself. Many of you all need to position yourself. This is chess, people. This is chess, not checkers. The government is playing poker, right? So you got to play chess at least and get out of the checkers game and join the home-based business. I'm signing out. Let's prepare to get richer in this recession. Now, let me say my saying: magnify your mind, multiply your money, manifest with your mouth, and maximize your mission. Shinda, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I pray that returns to you in forms of partnership with people, right? As John D. Rockefeller said, I'd rather earn 1% off 100 people efforts than 100% of my own. Plenty of money, perfect health and peace of mind, provision and purpose with good to all that's concerned, right? I thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chats. And I know that the infinite powers of the universe will return that back to you exactly as I prayed and proclaimed, and that you all are in agreements with. Queen out again. Text HBB to that number below.